Hello everyone. So, a two-day test match, I think ICC should now form a two-day test match series as well, especially in Sena countries because it's happening consistently. Because it's the second time. First test match also did in 2 days. Fourth test match also did in 2 days now. Great Australia is facing a lot of financial issues, crisis we can say with these matches. But Australia got a very major blow. They got exposed second time because we expected Australia to bat a little bit more sensibly in the second innings. If they could have got the lead around 200 plus 250, 250, they could have won the game. They were 100 runs short, but that's a huge amount of runs which they left there. So we have got Ayan today. So Ayan, what do you think? Like a Baz has secured his job, right? Because he'll be very happy. Stokes was also relieved. Even I was surprised, to be honest. Isa Guha, the broadcaster of Fox Sports, which was that she was taking interview of every England player as if they won the Ashes. I mean, seriously, they just won a match, but she was very happy. No doubt, she's a Britisher, no doubt about it. But it was like, oh, we are now very happy. At least we won a Test match after 15 years. What do you think?
Yes, England will be very happy that they won a test match after 15 years, after 18 failed attempts. Let's not forget that. 16 losses and 2 draws. And after that, finally, the monkeys off the back. England have finally won. I think England showed great character to win this because after the third test, when they lost the series, there was a lot of off the field stuff, which I don't want to go into it, the Nusa stuff and all that. And that must have affected the playing group. But the way they showed character to hang in the game, first, they were brilliant with the ball, both innings, bowling Australia out for 152 and then 132 or something like that. Yeah. And so, and then they batted very badly. First innings, 110. They conceded a 42-run lead to Australia. Let's not forget that. Despite that, they did not give up hope and came out all guns firing. And then when they needed to chase 175, which was a tricky total, but not chaseable total, they chased it down quite easily. I'll say, yeah, they lost 6 wickets, but their approach was to be baseball, and I think baseball approach suited that pitch because on that pitch, if you would have hung in there, you would have got out. Wicket ball would have got your name on it. So that approach helped, and I think England deserved the credit. Australia, I think they were complacent. Let's face the facts. They batted as if I think many experts like Mark Waugh, Michael Vaughan, Adam Gilchrist, in fact, said that they batted as if they're 3-0 up in the series. Complacent. Had the series been say 1-1 or say 2-1 in favor of Australia, like the series was still alive coming into Melbourne, they would have batted differently, I think. So that's one thing that we need to take into consideration. Having said that, England and Baz McCullum will be happy. Baz McCullum will tell his predecessors that, okay, even if we lose 4-1, let's say they go to Sydney and get beaten by Australia. They'll say, well, it's 4-1-4. We didn't lose 0-4 or 0-5. You guys got whitewashed. We at least got one test match. So the result, he'll show you the result. So in that way, maybe Baz McCullum's job might be secure because he has a lot of backing. Let's face it. Rob Key, Baz McCullum, the players, Ben Stokes and everything. So I don't think his job was even under threat. Although Monty Panesar can say 1,000 things like Ravi Shastri should be next coach or whatever, but I don't see anything happening. I think now with this win, and they will try hard to win the fifth test also. Even if they can't win, maybe draw that test because there'll be weather around in Sydney. We know that, day 3, day 4. If I'm not sure, so when we get closer to the test match, we'll get the weather forecast. But saying so, England showed character. They played the better game. They won. It's simple as that. They should have. Australia should have batted better. They cannot. You cannot bat the way they did. 175. They 150, 130. Those scores don't win you test matches. England deserved the win.
And out of that, Travis Head scored some 40 odd runs. Like he was the only batter who was scoring runs. I think they should move on from Usman Khwaja. No, he has served Australia since 2010-11. No, he wasn't a regular member, but 15 years. Give Josh Inglis. So you have Bew Webster also. He's a very good fast bowling all-rounder. Mitchell Marsh is also waiting there. He's also hoping for a comeback. Like Usman Khwaja obsession, don't know when it will over because Australia's journalists and all the great experts are saying the Sydney Test match might be his last one, farewell one, because he has done a lot of good things, making a comeback at the age of 35 plus. He was there when he made a comeback, but they should move on. But Andrew McDonald has his backing, even Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins is still around the group. He's injured, but he's in the meetings and everything. But McCallum will be happy. But we should not forget. I just looked at McCallum's test record. Look, they won against West Indies. 3-0. They won 2 test matches against Sri Lanka. So out of that 22 or 25 test matches, whichever he has won his tenure, those 5 test matches were quite easier as compared to the other ones. They lost in India, they lost in Pakistan, and they are next scheduled to play against in Bangladesh in 2027, and then India. So overseas is not the success. Even against Australia, they got exposed. But Joshua Tongue played very well. Like he bowled very well, I want to say. Like Zofra, I think they should have rotated Zofra for the second or third one. Joshua Tongue showed discipline. Discipline is very necessary in Australia. Zofra has expressed space that even it's highly questionable, like how Mark Wood was very injury prone. Even at the start, you remember, like we had a conversation as well. Like Michael Vaughan asked him, like, will you play all the 5 test matches? He immediately said, I won't play. Like he was not fit. It means he played only one test match. Even that Travis Head smashed him all around the by the second innings. There are concerns. It's quite hilarious to be honest. Like Australia has only 6 state teams. I'm telling you domestic ones. England has got 16 to 18 teams, county teams. So much talent they must be having. But they are going. Even Jacob Bethel played well. It was a collective effort, because look, Ben Stokes' job was also under the scanner because they might give the job someone like to Harry Brook because he's the vice captain. And Olipop, I think his time is over unless and until he does something extraordinary in the domestic circuit in the county ones, then only he will get a chance. He has played 64 test matches. I mean, seriously, he just play another 2 to 3 years, he might get into the 100 test club. And he's only 26 or 28, something like that. I mean, wow, what an investment, but no returns. But seriously, 17 to 18 test matches, he hasn't scored at all. I think they did a good job by dropping Jacob Bethel. But Shoaib Bashir, what do you think of Shoaib Bashir? Like 4 test matches doing bowling as a net bowler, not giving a chance because Sydney is the last hope now because next Ashes will be Australia in 2029. You never know. England quite changes the swings frequently.
I don't know about this. It's a very curious case of Shoaib Bashir. Shoaib Bashir, when he was picked in the home series and whatever against India, it was billed that we are preparing him for Australia. We're preparing him for Ashes and everything. And when the Ashes is nice, he does not get a chance in any of the test matches. He should have got a test match, I think, in Adelaide. He should have played there. Here in Melbourne, to be honest, there was nothing in it for the spinners. So him not being there is okay. But England's problem is the batting, The batting was a problem for them in the first 3 tests. And even in this test match, as you saw, so they thought, okay, Will Jacks at 8 will be a better option. He can be a part-time spinner. They need batting. It's, the obsession with more batting. It is not only with England, it is also with, India. I don't want to go into that. That's a different topic. But this obsession with more batting at 8, need batting at 8 is because you don't have confidence in your top order batters because there's so many out-of-form players. That is the reason why Shoaib Bashir has missed out. Sydney is the last one, as you said, because Sydney generally, not the last test, mind you, the last test that was played in Sydney last year, or should I say in 2025 early against India, was a green pitch. But if you look at the Sydney characteristics of the pitch, it generally suits pitch. So I think Australia will also go back to Todd Murphy, or will go to Todd Murphy, not go back, go to Todd Murphy. And I think England may go to Shoaib Bashir, but in place of whom? Maybe in place of Gus Atkinson, because Atkinson, after bowling a few 5 or 6 overs in the second innings, had started holding his hamstring. So he might be out of the test series now. And so now either Matthew Potts will come in or Shoaib Bashir will come in. Let's see what they do. But England will play for pride. They'll go, and of course, but let's not forget, now no matches in dead rubber in this WTC cycle because every points count. And yes, as you said, England need to win everything to make it to the final. But there is hope. See, there is hope. Very slim hopes, but there is still hope there to make it to the next stage. But I don't think WTC is now out of question for England. It is also out of question for India, in my view. I'm just giving you a brutal reality. It's out of question. I think it's about salvaging the cycle. That will be England's mind. I mean, even if they draw the test in Sydney, avoid defeat, let's say,
yeah,
and then see how it goes. I mean, then they've got home series against New Zealand and Pakistan after the IPL. They've got a home series there. So we'll see how England progress. They'll do better at home, obviously.
Yeah, they'll do better.
But the thing is, again, away series, the main thing for England against Baz McCullum, whatever it is, he is yet to win a series against India and Australia, home and away.
And Pakistan.
Ever
he
since
won in Pakistan.
He won in Pakistan. That's the thing. I'm saying the two big teams are India and Australia. He's yet to win a series away from home or at home. 2022. So that is the main thing. That's a very concerning stat. And that stat has not changed, and has not changed this time. I mean, he's been in charge for the test team since 2022. That's 3-4 years.
5 years. Like no, I mean to say like his contract is still 5 years, 2022 to 2027 till the World Cup, because World Cup is in October, November
Yeah, he'll be in charge
2027,
there.
and look, they are going to play next test match again after 6 months. Till June. 4th June is the test match scheduled against New Zealand. So they will have to look at how the, because County will be also going in County Championship. You never know, Oli Pop might get into the team again. But Jack Leach should have been into the team. And if you look at how Jack Leach, he has that left arm off spinner, is an orthodox spinner. He could have made an impact. Slow spinner, not a fast spinner like Will Jackson. But the selection, because he Baz has got ultimate power, complete authority. Because Marcus Trescothick has also said often that McCullum, we want McCullum to choose players. It's like he's the selector, because McCullum has played opposite cricket, opposition along with Luke Pratt. They're very good friends. And Rob Key was the one who hired Brendan McCullum as a head coach. So McCullum's, it's all territory, It's not like McCullum will have to ask someone like, I want this, will you give me? Why Sam Curran is not there? He's suited to Australian conditions. He made his debut way back in 2018. Look, McCullum said very good about Sam Curran, that the fame got to him, not the success he got. But they should grow him. He's only 26 now. It's not like he's 32 or 35. Why Liam Dawson is not there? Like, he answers the questions, no doubt, during the press and everything. But it seems like our in India, our GG, our Gautam Gambhir has got all the power and authority. It's same like in Baz, but Baz has somewhat shown the results. That's why ECB is going ahead with him. But as you said, next 6 test matches are easy because New Zealand will give it a fight, but it will be tough for them to win. Pakistan, we all know, no need to mention. They are also in the same sort of mess. You never know, they can make it or they can spoil the party. Spoiling the party is also fun. But if you look at the next test match, Sydney, 3rd of January, right? We have got another
4th of January.
4th of January, 4th of January. 3 to 4 days. Like, they will now enjoy both England and Australia. Australia will enjoy that they won there, and England will enjoy that Noosa party. No offense, was a successful one. They got all the closure, or what to say, exposure, and they got it. But a good game, I would say. But now I think seriously, if somehow, if by any means our beloved Mr. ICC chairman Jaisha listens to me, please appoint a separate committee for test matches. Have a separate independent curator. I'm telling you, who prepares a sporting pitch, because these are ICC WTC. No, it's a home game, it's an away game, but we are every time witnessing an ICC event. No, it's not like a bilateral. No. Don't confuse it. ODIs are bilaterals. I'm telling you, but WTC is not a bilateral. No, separate separate committee, independent committee. Like, we will agree to you, but we want a sporting wicket. But it's not happening. Suppose if Jaisha listens to me, I want this change to happen as a cricket fan, no matter who wins, no matter England wins or Australia loses. But I, in your last state, like, do you think like Australia will bounce back? Because they will be hurt, because Andrew McDonald had given an idea that they are adults, they need to understand when to celebrate, because वो थोड़ा ज्यादा ही जोश में आ गए थे जब वो जीते थे ना Ashes. So they no doubt Australia also celebrate very badly. We have seen that in the videos and everything. They got overboard, but now they'll be ready to counter attack, because 3-2 will be humiliating for Australia very much. What do you think?
I don't know whether 3-2 will be humiliating or not, but they will definitely try to bounce back. I mean, they will be obviously hurt. It's a wake-up call. This MCG defeat is a wake-up call for Australia. It's like, you have to go up there and play proper cricket. You cannot just, we have won 3-0, we'll just go about our ways and everything will fall into place. No, it doesn't happen that way. There's the other team that has come here to play cricket. They've come to play cricket, and they've come here to show what they're made of. And England were hurt, they were hurting, and wounded lions are very dangerous, and they showed it. I mean, with the ball. I mean, if you ask me where Australia lost, I had already said it's batting. I think the bowlers did a tremendous job for Australia in the first innings to give them the first innings lead of 42. And then even in the second innings, they had only 175 to defend, and plus their bowlers also did not get rest, and still they picked up 6 wickets now. So I can't blame the bowling. It's the batting where was the issue. And I think going forward, I think Usman Khawaja will be his farewell test. I hope it is his farewell test in Sydney. I don't know about that, but I hope it is his farewell test Sydney, because Sydney, I think, is also his home ground. So I hope Usman's farewell test. Josh Inglis can be given an opportunity, but I'm more interested in seeing whether Bew Webster gets a chance. He should have got a chance ahead of Cameron Green. Drop Cameron. What has Cameron Green done? Why are you picking him all the time? Drop him. What has he done? But no, he has the backing of the chief selector, George Bailey, and also I think captain and coach. So can't help it. I think Cameron Reid can be told to, you know what, you take rest for the T20 World Cup that is coming up. Let's play Bewafster in Sydney. Give him a chance. I mean, he's a very utility cricketer. We saw that in the West Indies, didn't we?
Yeah, West Indies
That he
as well.
scored important runs and picked up important wickets. So I honestly sometimes
Yeah,
fail to understand this election.
yeah.
But
I
they won the series. They'll try to win it 4-1, definitely. Because Australia hate to lose. And they have a better record in Sydney than they had Melbourne. Because you've seen in Melbourne, since 2011, they've lost 3 matches. 2 times to India and 1 time to England. Now 1 time to England. Since 2011, I'm talking about. So, but whereas in Sydney, it's been all either Australia win or draws. I don't
yeah.
think they've lost a test match in Sydney for quite a while. I think. I
Yeah,
don't
I
remember.
think I think they won in 2010, 11 that Ashes series. Like
England
India
won, yeah.
won
After
three.
that, after
No, no.
2011, I don't think
Mm.
Australia's lost a test in Sydney.
Yeah, because last year, Australia won against India and they won the series by 3-1. So it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Bill Webster debut that match. I would say play both Cameron Gray and Bill Webster because you have two fast bowling all rounders and it gives a lot of variety. Because see, Australia is known for fast bowling all rounders. You can see Andrew Simons also wasn't a bowling all rounder, but they made him. They made Ponting, the likes of other players. Give a roll of your arm. He was a spinner, a fast bowler as well, medium pacer, not a great one. Even Shane Watson was there, James Faulkner, Mitchell Marsh. They have the unique ability to convert a bat into fast bowling all rounder. And that's a specialty. Let's see what happens. It will be a new year, but a good year for Australia. No doubt they lost WTC final, but they won Ashes. They won in West Indies. It was a collective effort. West Indies they got a reality check because the batting exposed. Like they were defending 200 odd runs, 220, 230. But Stark Cummins is able to do the job. Nathan Leon is there. Let's see if they can play another 2 years. All are in more than 35 age of years. But they rotate the fast bowlers, the spinners. Nathan Leon is now having a surgery. Andrew McDonald has said clearly 2027 India tour and Ashes is on our horizon. It's a perfect timing for Todd Murphy to be the next Nathan Leon. Give him chance, give him play because see, next year in August, Bangladesh is going to come to Australia to play 2 test matches. Why play Nathan Leon? Play Todd Murphy. Keep Nathan Leon into the as a nets or guy Todd Murphy because he has the potential. We have seen in the BGT 2023, he was quite a mystery to pick, like the turn he was getting. Let's see how it goes ahead. But Australia is not going to play any cricket after this test match, fifth test match till a month because they're not playing a single T20 internationals. They will just enjoy, have some camps, training sessions. So it's the last time that they're playing in 2025 for the first month. Let's see how it goes ahead. Steven Smith will be keen to end the series on a high note. He's on a zone, we can say, but he's tentative at the start only. And Australia knows that very well. So let's see how it goes ahead. So thank you, Ayan. Let's see how it goes ahead. The Ashes and also India New Zealand's wide ball series is there in 11th January. A bumper 6 months coming up, no doubt. Cricket is always bumper for us. We don't stop no matter who wins, who loses. Cricket is ultimate. So thank you, everyone. Bye.